find the surface area of this right prism, I suggest that we break it into various pieces of the surface and find the area of each of those. Let's start with the triangles. So I have here a triangle and it's the base. So there's another one down here that has the same dimensions. They're triangles, so I might redraw them here. And I notice that there's a right angle in the corner. That right angle is very important because when you're finding the area of a triangle, you have 1/2 base times height. So you need to know the base, you need to know the height. And we find the base and we find the height where the sides meet at a 90-degree angle. So with that information in mind, let's look back at the prism and find the base and the height. Now the 13 is across from the 90-degree angle. So that's nice, but it doesn't actually help us right now. What helps us is the 12 and the 5. So I actually don't even need the 13 for this part. All I need is the base and the height, and I have those. When I look at the prism again, it's important to remember that I actually need 2 of these triangles because there's one here and there's one here. So to find the area of these 2 surfaces, I'm going to do A equals, I'll put the whole thing in parentheses because there are 2 of them, and I have 1/2 times 5 times 12. And when I multiply all of that together, that gives me a grand total of 60 square feet. Now keep in mind that 60 square feet is only the 2 triangular parts of the prism. We have a couple of other sides. In fact, we have 3 of them. So here's one of our faces, here's another face, and then in the back we have a 3rd one. So we'll need to take each of those separately, find the dimensions, and then find the area of each one. Now we're in luck, they're rectangles, so it's not that hard to do. Here's our first one. It's 12 feet by 15 feet. Area equals base times height. Area equals 12 times 15. The area of this side is 180 square feet. I'll do this one. Now, the way that we see it, it kind of looks slanty, but you know that it's actually just a rectangle. Here's its base, 5 feet, and this 15 that we had here is the same as this side, is the same as this side. It's going to be that way all the way around, and so we also know that we have 15 feet. So to find the area equals base times height, area equals 5 times 15, area equals 75 square feet. Not quite done yet. So far I have found the area of the 2 triangles, those are the bases. I found the area of this front side, I found the area over here, but what's missing is that back side. It looks like the back to us, right there. So for this one, we'll need to get the base and the height the same. It's still a rectangle, area equals base times height. I have a height of 15, that's that same height we had on the other shape, except this one now has a width or a base of 13. So area equals 15 for the height times 13 for the base, and that gives you a total of 195 square feet. One last step. In order to find the surface area of the entire rectangular prism, we need to add together the area of each surface. So we need the 60 square feet for the triangles, the 180 square feet for one of the sides, the 75 square feet for the other, and the 195 for the last side. When you add those together, you end up with 510 square feet total, and that is the surface area of this right prism.